This program is sponsored by Hotel Nepal, Thomel, Kathmandu.
Himalaya Airlines, connecting Nepal to Doha, Colombo, Kuala Lumpur and Yangon.
Dear viewers, namaste and welcome to Business Television's exclusive show, BTV Special. And in BTV Special, today we are going to talk about the foreign direct investment, FDI in Nepal, which is going to happen in Grande International Hospital. NMC Healthcare UAE is going to take the majority of the stake of Grande International Hospital, and they are having partnership, and some sort of agreement and arrangement has been completed. Now I would like to welcome Dr. B.R. Shetty, who is the founder and chairman of NMC Healthcare and UAE Exchange Limited as well. Let's welcome him. Welcome to you, sir.
Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to thank you for choosing Nepal as one of the investment. What do you find here in Grande so that you could choose to be partner?
Nepal is a good country, our neighboring country, and I have been always passionate about coming here. First trip itself, I went to Pashupati temple, very happy. Kumari I saw, very happy. From there I came to in the night to see this hospital. I saw Dr. Pandey struggling in the midnight with the patient trolley, and his wife was really cleaning the floor, reception in charge, administration. A real family, hands-on project service in the company, hospital. I thought this is the way to build a hospital. I did the same thing, my wife did the same thing in our hospital. I felt it's a sense of responsibility and sense of belongingness to me. Since that time, I've been forgiving them.
Yes, as I got to know that in 1973, you were shifted to UAE from India, and you established your new pharmaceutical clinic and this company as well in 1975.
I was in India.
Yeah.
I was the municipal vice chairman of Udupi Municipal Council.
Okay.
So at the young age, if you heard of Mr. Vajpayee, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the then Prime Minister, his party Jana Sangh. So in that party I contested. I got the highest number of votes, and we got 12 seats, and Indira Gandhi came to work for the other side, they got 3 seats. Oscar Fernandez is still there, he is still my councillor at that time.
Okay.
So we did a very good job, like Clean India, what Modi says now. At that time we did complete scavenging system was abolished. For septic tank introduced, septic toilet, then you need underground drainage. So we did the underground drainage, septic tank, abolish the carrier, physicist carrying that one, scavenging system. Then we need also water supply. When I did all these things, roads, so many things, in the end, we are not corrupt. So no money. So that's the way I had to go to UAE, to Abu Dhabi, to have my living and to earn some money to repay my debt.
Okay.
That's why I went to India. I left India. And I went there in 1973. Within 1975, I started the first private clinic.
Okay.
And I was the first outdoor salesman in the country, in UAE. With no job, I'm basically a pharmacist. Arabic, if you don't know, you can't practice. So no job. So I was carrying as a medical rep bag and selling medicines. In the bargain, you sell every commodities available in the supermarket.
Okay.
So there I became successful and good income, cleared the loan. Then I started, as father of the nation, had one vision, that is quality healthcare for all at affordable cost. I added little ethics to that, and to follow his footsteps or advice, I started the first private clinic by charging. At that time, his benevolence gave all expatriate and local free treatment, free medicine in this hospital, government hospital. So that's why we became very popular, and we have got now 65 hospitals all over the world.
Okay. So you got embedded there in UAE. You
Yes.
couldn't get back to
No.
India. What was your purpose was to pay back your loan, but
Yes.
you couldn't
I
come
paid
back
back.
India.
I paid back.
Paid back, but you couldn't come India.
No need.
Yeah.
No need to come back because the atmosphere there very congenial, very convenient, very comfortable live, no tax.
Mhm.
And when you are working well, sincerity with passion, loyalty.
Mhm.
I got award of this Abu Dhabi award. This is not an easy award.
Mhm.
I was the only Asian till recently that only 3 people got expected. One is American lady doctor who conducted delivery of the Crown Prince. Second was the British Commander Williams who trained the army from the day one. And there is this silly man who got that. I was the only one Asian who got it.
We'd like to congratulate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now I will connect Dr. Chakraj Pandey with you as well. Dr. Pandey, what do you say, or what do you, I think, you presume to have partnership with Dr. B.R. Shetty?
Thank you for that question. I think the most important thing that I could see in Dr. Shetty, like in my, his old days of hardship, he's the man who can feel it, understand it, and probably give me the biggest help, to achieve my vision of healthcare in this country. There should be somebody, who should stand behind you so that you can deliver the services. I've been back to this country last 21 years, struggled a lot, but changed the thinking concept about healthcare. That the healthcare has to be quality, it has to have evidence-based medical practice, and also it has to be affordable as much as possible. There was a saying in the Turkish language, if somebody falls from the ladder, everybody goes and asks the person, how are you? Are you feeling okay or something? But the person who has fallen will ask, bring somebody who has fallen from the ladder will only understand my pain. So you understand my feeling. I think I felt in my heart, Dr. Shetty will understand my pain. There is nothing I am expecting from his involvement. There is nothing I am expecting my positional growth. There is nothing I am going to achieve, more of the financial gain. Nothing. But I want this organization to survive. The investors' money to be protected. Nepalese people traveling to this country, they have to get the best treatment possible. And then at the end of the day, let's say 50 years down the line, people will be talking, our new generation will be talking. There was a man called Dr. B.R. Shetty from Abu Dhabi. There was a guy who was born in Sindhu Palcho who made a person like Dr. Shetty. They could bring together, save the organization, give the services to the people. So it's all about, your conscience, your insight, how you interpret that. And my father had died long time ago when I was a medical student. My mother also died when I was a medical student. I couldn't come to see them because I didn't have the money to come in their cremation. Just think about it. You want somebody to stand behind you. So I felt that Dr. Shetty probably will be the man to stand behind me.
Okay, so you are partnering with the Forbes listed billionaire who have net worth of 3.4 billion USD, and they are saying lots of money attracts few money, and you are handing over the majority share of your hospital. So aren't you afraid?
I'm not afraid at all. I'm never afraid in my life. It's very simple thing. This organization has to be protected. That is the most important thing. The services to the patients have to be rendered. I will not live forever. Neither you will live forever.
That's
Do you understand? I want to be a simple man, a happy man. As a doctor, I have touched more than 250,000 people, probably operated more than 50,000 patients. So I live in the heart of many people. So he lives in the heart of billions of, maybe millions of people. So, Dr. Shetty's mind, as far as I have understood, exactly meets my criteria to partner.
Both of you are from the professional background. That's why your tuning or your wavelength is same.
No, it's a hardship. Dr. Shetty hasn't grown richer in one day.
Okay.
He has seen all the pain of life.
Exactly.
Some of the time probably he has lived the way suffering I have suffered today. He probably have done that. That's why he's back to Nepal. Simple invitation brought him here. He came here in a very short notice, less than 3 weeks. Imagine the whole family. I do not want to consider tomorrow what's going to happen. Nobody knows tomorrow what's going to happen. One thing for sure, Grande will be surviving. Nepalese people will be getting the best treatment possible. So that's the leadership I expect from Dr. Shetty and his family.
Dr. Shetty, Nepal is one more country for you in your list where you have invested, including Europe, Asian, other developed countries, and even you told in Egypt as well. So, how is your judgment? How could you go with JIH?
See, I had a principle. That is, my concept is, don't look at the purse, look at the pulse. That's my caption. Nowadays, the medical practice is so corrupt. Unless you pay the money, doctor won't extend service. They will send the biochemistry test, other things. They want cuts. Under the circumstances, I practiced all ethical practice. Quality healthcare, affordable cost, and ethical practice. With this, money will follow. As a result, we are listed in London. It's a good question you asked me. Why all these places? Let me tell you. I listed in London 2012. As on today at 2.10, 2.1 cents. I mean £2.1.
Okay.
Or 10 cents, whatever it is. So what happened? As on today, it is 24 pounds. More than 12 times.
Yeah.
You said 3.5 billion. To be frank with you, it is $6.8 billion. As on today, only my healthcare company.
Oh, it was in Forbes.
Yeah, but this one last year.
Yeah, okay.
It was only one company. I got exchange, UAE Exchange, which I started, all because, let me tell you why, service oriented. My mother, when I left India, she said, whatever you do, wherever you go, do something good to the community. If 10 people say you are a good man, that's a God's blessing. If one man says you are a bad man, that's a curse on you. So this is the blessing. So at that time, even in Abu Dhabi, medical service is very expensive. You have to wait for 8-10 hours. And money remittance, blue collar people, they used to wait for 2 days to remit 2,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees. So I took the license even for the money remittance. UAE Exchange started. So that's also doing extremely well. Now why Nepal? I told you, he came to me. At the time I was very happy with the performance of my stock. Surplus. See, after all, you got a small stomach, one stomach. Mine is big, but one stomach you got. How much you can eat? All my children are educated, married, settled down.
Capable.
Now whatever the little remains, my concept is giving to the public, people, poor, needy people, not necessarily poor, needy people. It can be rich man also. He needs medical facilities. So that's what I'm telling you. We give this. And thereby, as Dr. Pandey gained the confidence of whole Nepali people, I also gained UAE worldwide people. They respect me because of the services I give. Also service, also into education. I give the education also. So when he met at the right time, I thought, okay. I thanked him for coming to me because it's a chance for me to serve the Nepalis. I was very traumatized when you saw the earthquake here.
Okay.
It's not easy. People sustain that difficult time and they have contributed. Thanks to them, Grande supported all the patients free of cost, almost 4 months, 6 months. Imagine, still they did it without any charging. My concept is same. Don't look at the purse, look at the pulse. They start and they don't. And that time I sent medicine also. Almost 4 or 6 containers of medicine to via Calcutta. I paid for the heavy custom duty even here for the medicine, other than the transport.
Okay.
Very difficult. So I'm very happy that I got another opportunity to serve the needy people.
Okay.
So I'm going to tribal area, rural area, as well as urban area. I have no jurisdiction of caste, creed, or nationality boundary.
In Nepal, lots of people are out of health service coverage, we say. And Grande is one such hospital. In perception of public, it's a hospital for high level people. So what do you think after your entry in this hospital will be spread to the other needy people who don't have access due to financial issues?
It's a very good question. Let me answer that instantly. Pain is same whether it's a laborer or a billionaire. Pain is same. I don't discriminate them. I see the doctors, I tell the doctors, see them fast, pain is same, give the relief to them. So this is my advice.
It means your judgment will
not
be...
only this, I already requested him, if there's another smaller hospital, you take it. We can serve as many people as possible. We can have different level. High level people also can be treated in a big hospital. Now for example, like my exchange. Exchange is middle class and low. I also acquired Travelex. It's middle class and higher level. All the airport they are there. So in the money remittance also we are number one in the world. In healthcare also we are number one other than America. So it's a good opportunity to serve. In Udupi, in my place, I am making a free hospital of 200 bed, mother and child.
Okay.
Mother and child hospital.
Okay, Dr. Pandey, you are partnering with the giant personality who have access over the world. They have global network and they have very due diligence practices as well, which you have to adapt. So how do you think, it will be difficult or is it?
No. It is not difficult. It's a very simple formula. You know, your mind should be clear. What you are going to do, it should be clear. We are clear. So there should not be a problem. When you want to give a lot to your society, nothing will stop. So I think we should understand that and welcome Dr. Shetty and the whole family and be Nepal. This is the extension of Nepal to the bigger world. So this is what we do through his involvement. I think because of the time issue also you have to,
Okay, so last question. Dr. Shetty, you have received 2 exclusive awards. In 2005, you had received Order of the Abu Dhabi, and in 2009, you have received Padma Shri Award. So would you please tell me something about that?
See, awards, laurels coming, but behind there's a commitment for that. Unless you continue your service in the same way, you have to sustain it. Today, I expressed my feelings. Today, how the way Nepal people have trusted on me, respected me, I was really honored. This is much better award than any other award what I received.
One last question for you. So some people which are trying to take their foot up to jump to invest in Nepal, maybe in the globe, they might be watching your interview. So what do you want to say to them who are trying or who are thinking to invest in Nepal?
They should come. Not only they should think, they should grab the situation. There's a virgin market here. Any improvement they can do, any business they can do. I was telling the airport here, airport is not good enough. Tourists are coming like anything. Health tourism is another good important thing. You should do that. Health tourism. Because you got good doctors. I saw Grande doctors yesterday, high quality of doctors. Qualified from America, Canada, Turkey, all good doctors. So you should promote this. Also important is the airport should be improved. I told last time with the Prime Minister of earlier that they can come to Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi will always look for such opportunity. Abu Dhabi, they have got sovereign fund. They have no jurisdiction of language, caste or creed. They are very benevolent for all the religions. So my request through this, your Chief Minister, your Prime Minister, whoever the authority, they should come to Abu Dhabi, talk to our rulers, Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, give this proposal. ADIA is another good arm to invest abroad because they invest in airline. Etihad airline is there. Also they invest in the infrastructure projects. I know them very well. I know their benevolence. My request through your media, you can request the government to approach Abu Dhabi.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, sir. Nepal is supposed to be the fertile land for the investment, but due to some sort of political situation and some sort of bureaucratic hassles, the investment is not coming in that amount which it's supposed to be. Now the time has come the new constitution has been promulgated, and laws and bylaws are being made, and the environment is being more conducive for investment and investors as well, and foreign investors are also looking opportunities to invest in Nepal. Now, like Dr. B.R. Shetty, the lots of people are interested to invest in Nepal, and the Nepalese environment is also going good. Hope in coming days more and more investment will come to Nepal, and it will contribute in huge amount in GDP. Bye for today.
This program is sponsored by Hotel Nepal, Kathmandu.